Simple, right? Is that about right? Anyway. Hi, guys. It is I again, Roderick A. McKenzie, the owner and head coach of the Alabama Rams. And as you can see, I'm sporting more Ram gear now. And for that, first, I'd like to give thanks to our sponsor. First off, Fearless with Faith, LLC, and Dega Hemp Life. Hopefully, since they were the first couple to jump on board, that they find this as fruitful and profitable to both of them as it is to us. Also, I'd like to thank Tom Roberts and the Childersburg Chamber of Commerce, Cody McCandles and the Cruiser Connects, Anthony Murphy and Childersburg Parks and Recreation, and Jimmy Dale Abrams with WOIL-WOTM. Thanks, guys. So, business at hand. 3 months since our last episode, and a lot has transpired since then. First off, we had a game against the Selma City Vikings, thanks to them and their coach Chuck Morgan. It ended up being a 6-0 game. It was very hard hitting, but being that it's a preseason, all we did was, get our starters some reps. At halftime, we pulled all our starters and then just let them ride. Unfortunately, going into that game, we had our starting quarterback injured before the game, so he didn't get to participate. Hopefully, now that we have more guys in camp, we'll be able to pick up that offense a little more. Even though the defense still looked outstanding, and we picked up a few key pieces to that. I'll have an interview later on with the defense coordinator, and he had a little bit to say about that as well. So, before we move on, so people say they wanted to see a little bit more of my wife. So, without any further ado.
Hi guys, I'm Sierra, and I'm a cheerleader with the Alabama Rams Bad Girls, and I'm also the owner's wife. As of right now, I'm getting ready for our parade that's going on this Thursday. The Christmas parade, and it should be fun.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, speaking of the Christmas parade here, I got to show them this video that Crownton caught earlier this week. I'll get it,
girl. There's some characters, man. So as she was saying before, I had to show that video. The Alabama Rams will be participating in the Childersburg Christmas Parade. It kicks off tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Come meet me, my wife, a couple of the Ram Bad Girls, and Cramilton as we make our way around the parade, meeting fans, just having a good time. Come get your picture taken with some players, and just enjoying the Christmas festivities. Okay, so before we move forward, let's get back to that game that I was speaking of. Yes, it was a hard-hitting game, and with all hard-hitting games, there's also always a few turnovers. And I can't move any further without saying congratulations to Antonio, aka the back-end butcher, Harris, for being the first recipient of the Alabama Rams turnover chain. Unfortunately, the turnover chain will be retired. Not that we still won't have something for the exceptional players on defense. It will be premiering the first game, something much better than this change. Anyway, continue moving forward. We intended on having a second preseason game against the West Mobile 49ers. Unfortunately, their head coach had some health issues where it forced him to have emergency surgery on his, I believe it was back and foot, and that prevented them from making their way up to us. We wish him the best and a speedy recovery. So with the cancellation of the game, it also forced us to cancel all festivities surrounding it. We were initially supposed to have pictures of Cramilton and Santa, and we apologize for the community without having that. But we will still have an opportunity for the community to come out and meet us and get pictures with the players, our mascots, and ask questions and mingle with the players. That will be 1 week before the IFL kickoff game. That will be February the 16th, that Sunday. We'll all be out at the field and you guys can come hang out, meet us, shake some hands. Actually, ask any questions you would like. It'll be like a media day. Hopefully we'll have the papers out, maybe WOIL make an appearance. And it'll be a good time just to get to know us outside of what we do on the field. Don't forget, we just happen to be football players. We're a community-focused organization first. So, moving forward, our next game is against the Alabama Ravens, formerly the Alabama Titans. They have been called our rivals. We don't consider it a rivalry, since a rivalry is usually, a little back and forth. Currently, the series stands at 1-0 with us winning the bragging rights game last year. So this January the 19th, you all come out and see your Alabama Rams claim the second consecutive victory in the bragging rights series. They're a tough team. They have a lot of good talent. They have good coaching staff. They have a lot of history there. They've been around for about 10 years. And we're kind of the new guys on the block. We feel what we bring to the table, nobody can stop. So, as we mentioned earlier, we were going to tell you a little bit about our defense. And I'll take that out of my hands. Now, I'll show you a little segment of an interview I had with the defensive coordinator, Monte Chambers.
Coordinator Monte Chambers. How you doing, Monte?
Doing all right, sir. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. So right now, with the defense, is looking like that's going to be the strong side for our team. How do you feel about that?
Right now, the defense is the strong side of the team. That's what makes us better. Defense wins championships.
I agree. Now, looking at this roster, it's got quite a few big names on here. I see Shaquille Smith, Vay Cohen. You got any more guys you see jumping off the screen?
Well, as of right now, to be honest with you, the whole defense as a team, it's just going to be unstoppable. We're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
I saw that first preseason game. You had a big man in the middle. His name's Wilson.
Yes, sir. Old Mark. Yeah, that's our middle linebacker. He's a stud. He gonna come down here and lay that hood.
Yeah, him and number 5 and number 6 had a major hit in that game. What's his number 6 name?
Yeah, that's
Heath.
Yes, Heath. But as of right now, he's injured. But he will be back for the season, and that's just gonna make our linebacker core even more stronger. Which overall, our front seven is a beast. Be honest with you, I'm an aggressive coach. I like hey, I'm coming at you. I'm coming. All I can say is the offense better be ready.
Now, looking at the first preseason game, it looks like teams understand now they can't run the ball. How are we going to stop them from instantly going to pass?
Well, let's think about it. Get to the quarterback. That's what we going to do. Get to the quarterback. Quarterback ain't going to have no time to throw the ball. You won't be able to run the ball. Like I said, we're going to be an aggressive defense. We got playmakers all over. Like, for instance, our free safety, Antonio Harris. The boy's a stud. He can hit and he can cover. So you try to go deep, it's a pick.
Yeah, I seen that a little bit. If you throw it up, he's on it. So you got your cornerbacks, your DBs all aggressive, hitting. So we know they can't pass, they can't run. Take a knee.
That's it. Hey, either take a knee. Take a knee or just go ahead and just forfeit the game. That's all I can say, because like I said, defensively, we will be a force to reckon with.
With our next preseason game coming up January the 18th, we take on the Alabama Ravens. Will you be kind of bland that game, or you be showing anything special, any stunts, blitzes, or will you just be keeping the cards close to the chest?
Well, to be honest, I'm going to make a statement. Right. That's going to be a statement game. I know a lot of them guys that play with the Ravens. I know the head coach, the owner of the team, he's a good guy, but when on that field, you my enemy.
Ain't no friends on the field.
That's it.
All right, good. Is there anything else you want to bring up and say to us before we exit out?
Well, just overall, I just want to be like, as a team, we look good. Defensively, that's our strongest point. That's what I see right now. Other than that, I just want to put on the show for the fans.
Yeah, I understand that. Some good, hard-nosed, hard-hitting football. That's always been a fan of that. So with this game coming up, 4 weeks away. 6 weeks away. Looks like we're gonna have 6 practices before then, giving the guys any time off?
Right now, only time off is during the week. We practicing Sundays. Actually, when the season starts, I want to try to incorporate, trying to do at least 2 practices a week. But as of right now, because of the way how everything going down, being the holiday season, want to give people time to spend with their families. So, when it comes January, things will get shaken up a little bit.
Also, there was a post recently about being another open tryout. Anything particular you're looking for on the defense, or is this mostly just to get more guys on the team, period?
Well, I really, on the defensive side of the ball, we need a little bit more depth in the secondary, which we got depth in the front seven. I'm looking for guys that don't mind hitting, because that's my philosophy. You either going to hit or you won't play defense. I mean, you have to bring it. But other than that, just filling in a couple of holes that we got on the defensive side as far as the defensive backs, that's all I really need right now. But in the long run, I promise you, I will win with the players that I got, even if I decide not to keep somebody.
I understand. All right, well, Coach, it was nice talking to you. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Go Rams.
Go Rams. Thank you.
Well, now that you've heard what he had to say, I would have to say we do have some monsters on that defense. And since that interview aired, since that interview was recorded, we've since talked about it, and we do have an upcoming tryout this Sunday, 12:30 at Pell City Sports Complex. Everyone's welcome to try out. I have to caution you, we have very limited spots available. If you ask any of our defensive players, we're not hiring. But if you have the talent and the skill to break into that rotation, we have a spot for you. Mainly what we're looking for are more big guys to help in our rotation along the offensive line. We have about 12 guys, and they also play D-tackle, so sometimes they get a breather. We need a little bit more depth there. We can also use a little bit more depth just generally for athletes in case we have anything happen throughout the season. Okay. If you are interested in coming to the open tryout, you would first have to send your height, weight, athletic experience, and full name to alabamarams@gmail.com. We will not be accepting walk-ups. So send your height, weight, athletic experience to alabamarams@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you this upcoming Sunday. Well, what else is there? I guess I could take this time to talk about some of the players, but come out, bragging rights, January 19th. Hopefully we'll see you there. And with that, guys, we'll see you later. Ram Squad. Wait. Hold on. Before we wrap this thing up, I left off some important people. So all the fans who bought hats, t-shirts, jerseys, jackets, season tickets, popcorn at the concession stand, Little Caesars pizzas, we sold out of it in our first game. We'd like to say thank you. And if anyone else would like to purchase any merchandise, season tickets, or even sponsorship packages, just reach out to alabamarams.com, hit the menu button and scroll down the shop. We have packages that range from the white, which is just a couple season tickets, announcements, and banner placement at our home games, all the way up to black and custom. Black, it gets you advertisements on all our social media. We reach currently a little under 10,000 people a week. And we also have commercials and advertisements in our WOIL weekly broadcast of our games. So if anyone out there would like to become a sponsor or donate to the Alabama Rams, just reach out to alabamarams@gmail.com or go to our sponsorship page on our website. And with that, I'd like to say Ram Squad, thanks for joining in on the Rampage, and let's get this 2020 thing rocking. Ram Squad.